Hi guys, welcome back. Happy holidays. Um, that's so weird. Um, as soon as the video started, I I became immediately self-conscious, which in all reality, I don't give a shit. So I know that's not my energy. Um, so I don't know if some of you guys are having some issues with self-consciousness or self-esteem issues, whatever it is, right? Um, anyway, just moving on with that because that immediately hit and I was like, whoa. Um, yeah, no, that's not me. Anyway, Aries, I'm going to be doing a what is your next blessing? Okay. I thought this would be fun for the holidays. But since I know a lot of people don't actually celebrate um the, this time of the year, or they celebrate something else. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was included. So, yeah, and this is going to be what is your next blessing coming in. Okay, just so you guys know, I wanted to for the next this series of readings, which I'm trying to finish by hopefully Tuesday morning. I have different little get ups that I wanted to use, and this was my first one. But of course, being the Mexican big head that I this hat barely fits me. So not only do I have a big head, right, but I have a lot of hair. And so I'm like, oh, I don't think it's going to fit. So you guys almost didn't get to see the hat. But we got it on. Crisis averted. But yeah. All right, here we go. Aries. I am going to try to keep these as short as possible. I know I always say that and end up like 3 days later. But I really am going to try to keep these short and sweet. So Aries, next blessing coming in for the Aries collective. The Aries collective. The next blessing coming in for Aries. These cards are very stiff. I haven't used these very much, so. Alright, let's see. As soon as I did get into your guys's meditation, I did get severely happy. Just a very happy childish grin, like a child opening a gift, or just, somebody just excited. I honestly still behave like a child when I get a present. Most likely because I haven't really received a lot of gifts throughout my life. So when I get one, I'm so excited. I act like a kid. I'm just like, and it could be the most simple. I don't even know what it is, but I behave very childlike. My inner child comes out. You guys got patience. Patience. And at the bottom of the deck, action. Okay. I feel like for you guys, Aries, which patience, right? Okay. Um, I feel like right now what's going on is there's a need to be patient. The energy of patience is needed right now because what's coming in is going to be a lot of action. And so I feel like there's been an overwhelming, uh, almost an energy of anxiety, an energy of nothing's moving, an energy of um, things not moving forward, and almost like it seems to be a repeat cycle. But what they're asking for is for you to have patience. The gift is that they're going to come in and allow you to detach from that feeling of impatience, because what happens when we are in a state of impatience, that brings on anxiety, because we're wanting and we're in a state of basically we're in that state of waiting for tomorrow, waiting for it to come in, waiting for a package to come, and that puts you in a state of anxiety, right? um and so there's a need to disconnect from that. because what's coming in is going to be a lot of action. And what they're wanting for you to do is actually enjoy this time. I'm hearing the quiet before the storm. So they're wanting you to enjoy this time before it almost breaks loose. Enjoy this quiet time between now and when this inaction takes place. I do feel like this is going to come in around the beginning of the year, which is only like what, not even 2 weeks. What's today? The 22nd, I think, maybe. Um, so what, 9 days? Yeah, 9 days, give or take, whatever, right? Um, but see, do you see how this is almost like the storm is coming? There's a storm coming, but I don't feel like this is a bad storm, right? So the blessing coming in right now is there's going to be a release of that anxiety that I'm getting. It's just, where is it? Where is it? But it's putting you into a state of, honestly, I want to say unwellness, because whenever you put your body in that state, you're putting it into a flight or fright mode, right? Fight or fight or flight, fight or flight mode, right? And so you're putting your body into a state of rigidness, and you really are just putting your body in an unhealthy state. I'm hearing relax the jaw, release the shoulders, wherever it is that you're holding that tension. I feel like for you guys are holding a lot of the tension from your heart chakra up. But feel where you're holding that tension, right? And move whatever that body part need be, so you can release that tension. Even if you are not into the holidays, I know a lot of people are not going to like what I'm going to say. Pretend. Put on that loud music. And if it's not the holidays, put on music. Pretend like it's just a party for no reason. Get into that holiday. So I don't believe in what is the Christian meaning of Christmas. I more believe in more of a paganism, because Christmas came from paganism anyway. Every holiday has come from paganism. It was just copied, right? And so it was for me with my kids, even though I still celebrate, because I'm not going to take that away from them, even if I don't believe in it. I explain what the real meaning behind what it is, and then I allow them to choose how we want to celebrate. For instance, like for Christmas, um, instead of a big meal and all that, we do Chinese food, right? But then we also celebrate, what was it? It was 2 days ago. It was the solstice, the winter solstice, right? And then we go out and we do the things that we do for that, right? But that's our thing. And then, but then when we, put up our tree, um, for me, it was a little bit difficult because we were putting gifts under there, and it was almost like we were, um, what's the word I'm looking for? We were basically celebrating gifts. And so what I started doing is I started getting like pieces of paper, and we would write things that we were grateful for. We would put them on the tree, and that is what we're celebrating, right? The things that we're grateful for, uh, may it be food, shelter, right? Um, Whatever. Okay, that's just the way I do things. You don't have to. In fact, you can do the whole Christmas thing. That's not even a problem. That's absolutely fine. There's no judgment here on this channel. I'm just trying to explain that I don't do things the way other people do them. So if you don't celebrate an actual holiday and you're having a hard time getting into um out of anxiety because all of this is happening and there's not really movement on your end that you feel, maybe there's a need of getting into some kind of spirit. Like, again, put on music, enjoy the snow. I don't know, whatever it is that would make you happy, okay? Whatever it is that would make you happy. You don't have to celebrate like other people. You can, you know, if you don't have family, go and give food. Go and, you know, give of yourself. I know a lot of people that when they feel down, it actually makes them feel better when they donate of their time, of their energy. Philanthropy would help, right? Time of giving. It's the essence of what the time of the year is, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be about gifts. In fact, I have no gifts for my kids. I have no gifts for my kids, and we just have dinner this year, and it is what it is. Like, it's not about, you know, it's not about gifts. It's about the love and the fact that we're healthy, alive, and together. And this house has never been more in peace, at peace. Um, well, we have peace after a very long time of turmoil, right? Okay, let's clarify it a little bit. I'm going to do 3 cards on patience. I already had 11 minutes. 3 cards on patience. Oh, you got, how many came out? 2? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Habit in reverse. And Queen of Cups in reverse. And you got a 4th one. Oh, well, you got, I'm just going to get this last one in reverse. Yeah, so, because that's too many. Okay, so you got the 10 of Pentacles. These are all in reverse, by the way, Aries. I'll show you the cards. You got, actually, I'll show them to you in order. You got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Habit in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Fool in reverse. All right, Aries. I feel like there was situations in your life where you feel like you didn't get your happily ever after. Situations where you feel like, I'm getting really sad. Actually, let me do my protection a little because I've decided to do that on video because I feel like it'll protect both of us instead of just the reader. So I'm going to do that, but I completely forgot and now I feel like I need it. I feel like in the past with the 10 of Pentacles, look, it's coming in again. Oh my God, I'm trying not to cry, Aries. Okay. I feel like, oh, and my legs are just like the hairs, the goose, the pimples, I feel like in the past, you still haven't received your happily ever after. I feel like you've done and you've done and you've done. And this goes for a lot of people, right? I don't think this is just Aries. I feel like it's almost giving me a scene from like a Christmas movie where they have no family, they have no partner, no children. Oh my gosh. It feels like your happily ever after hasn't come and you feel like you've worked so hard. You feel like you've worked so hard, and I can see that you have. You have worked so hard, and it feels like um, with the Habit here, but in reverse, with dependency in reverse, you've released those dependencies. You released codependencies. You released a lot of things that were toxic in your life. You've released those things, but because you release those things, when we tend to heal, past a certain point, it kind of becomes very lonely. And I'm hearing it's lonely at the top because people that have met this level of healing and people that have done this much healing, you have to find your soul tribe. But the universe is doing that. The universe is doing that. It's not on the board, but I can feel like I just got like goose pimples all over again. With the Queen of Cups, yeah, you're feeling like you don't ever receive. I have to pull out of your energy. If not, I can't finish this reading. Nobody wants me to cry. Um, let's pull back a little bit from Aries' energy. You've healed a lot, okay? And it feels like um you feel in your intuition, you feel in your heart and soul that things are meant to be different, and they are coming. It's changing. But you feel like in the you never receive what you have given. Um, Friendships, relationships, and any situationships, right? I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you guys give of yourselves in a sincere way, and it feels like that hasn't been returned, and it's kind of being pulled out during this time. And with the full in reverse here, nothing seems to be growing, nothing seems to be moving, and it's putting you in a state of anxiety, almost asking like, I'm hearing, what am I doing wrong? Am I the bad guy? That's what I'm hearing. Am I the bad guy? And it just gave me that scene from Schitt's Creek when David's like, when he's like, I must have been a yoga instructor or something in a past life to have such a bad love life. but but no, no, okay, it's difficult because you have released. If you want to be with somebody, you can be with somebody, but you're going to have to drop a timeline because you have reached a level where there's other people still trying to reach that level. You can be with somebody. Absolutely. You can be with friends, but those friends are not going to be at the level that you need them to be at right now, not only because you are on your right life path, but because they're not ready to enter a relationship, a friendship, a business where you're not going to be, where you're going to learn, right? I don't remember where I heard this from. I use it all the time. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You're waiting for other people that are smarter than you, that smarter differently. I differently, that it can teach you different things, right? Different things that can teach you. Like the other day, I was speaking to a friend, and I was having a flare up of my autoimmune condition, and he says to me, oh, I'm sorry if you've answered this question so many times, but I was wondering if you can da 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 da. And I sat there and I look at the text message and I'm like, I am this age and I have never once been asked this question. Nobody in my family, I've been married twice, in any relationships, nobody has ever asked me anything about my um autoimmune conditions, right? And it was such a shock, and I felt such a warmth and such a love for this endearing friend that he took the time to actually go out of their way and ask me something that nobody has in all of my life. And it was a lesson in its own. It was a lesson in its own, right? But I'm not learning from pain. I'm learning differently now, right? We're starting to learn differently because we've learned enough through pain, because we understand that we don't have to learn that way. We don't have to go through heartbreak, or allow people to hurt us, or you. I feel for the Aries collective that I'm talking to. You guys have done so much work that you are right now resting before the huge movement comes, and you're the gift that you're getting is patience. Patience, because enjoy this time, because once this next cycle starts, once this next part of your life starts, it's going to not feel bad, but it's going to be nonstop. And right now you have that moment. Do you know when it snows so hard and you wake up and everything's white and it's almost like there's no sound? That's what it feels like. There's silence and there's beauty. Enjoy the time. Stop trying to force the next part to come in, because when that next part comes in, you're not going to have many of these moments. You're going to be moving and moving and shaking and grooving and, yes, enjoying life, but it's not going to be these moments are going to be far and few, right? So this is what you're getting, my friends. This is what you're getting. Let's get the bottom of the deck. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. You feel like you're out in the cold, like you are having money issues, like nothing's moving. It's moving. It's moving. They're asking right now just to have patience. And I know that is shitty because, yeah, that word patience for me right now also, I understand. But it is coming. Allow yourself to enjoy this moment fully and surrender to peace, harmony. Connect with, if whoever you have, friends, if you have pets, connect to your pets, um, children, um, join a group. Just allow yourself right now to enjoy this peace and quiet, because it's not gonna be like this for very long. I'm gonna get you guys one last guidance cards. I love these, the postcards from Spirit, I think they're called. Let's see, Aries. This one? Okay. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry again. Ugh. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected for so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to the source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Oh my gosh. All right, Aries. I can tell right now this is going to be a cry fest for me. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. And when it comes, you're going to be like, damn, I should have rested. All right. Just patience. You're being given the gift of patience. And I could feel it, like that anxiety is starting to like flow away. It almost feels like the waves are slowing down. Okay. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it here. Happy holidays, or just have a wonderful end of the year. And I love you guys so much. I hope I see you guys here soon. Bye.